Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Keith Swan again, coming at you with another Azure Lane content guide video today. We're going to be talking about cats, specifically Meowofficers. And what perfect secretary to have besides our great, lovely cat girl who just got a very thick live 2D skin than Cheshire. Anyways, guys, again, for all seriousness, I want to thank you guys again so much. We officially hit 400 subs. We are on the road to 500. I can't thank you guys enough for all the appreciation and everything that you guys have shown and everything. Thank you for all the wonderful comments again that you guys are saying in the comment section. I read every single one of them. I gladly appreciate all the new players that are coming into the channel as well, asking for recommendations and everything like that as well. And I thought of another topic that would be pretty good to talk about, which is Meowofficers. A lot of things that people like to skip on or don't think that's really important or anything. Meowofficers aren't necessarily required for in-game content or anything like that. They are kind of like an overall nice statural buff to everything that you're going to be doing in later chapters and everything like that. But I do definitely recommend getting them out. Not really focused more towards new players. This would be more for like new players / experienced players and everything like that. New players, this would be more towards like in-game content for you to start earning your cat and start building your cats and everything like that as well, considering that a lot of the cats you'll either get from event or you'll get from your daily weekly missions or just buying them in general, or hopefully that you got to get a gold or a purple cat that's worth it. Anyways, let's go ahead and start on talking about some certain cats and everything like that that is worth it and everything like that, as well as I always forget where the stupid cat area is. It's in the HQ cat lounge, of course. And if you're cursed like me, you have a cat that has a good skill and then you try to get another good skill because you roll into their fourth skill and it ends up being shit, and then you cry because you lose your great skill that you've been working on for so long and everything like that as well. So the pretty much understanding the base gif of cats is that you have cats that run into certain categories. Like you'll get a certain cat that's good for battleships or battleships and CLs, or a CL cat that's strictly for CL and cruisers, or a cat that's strictly for aviation, or a cat that's strictly for battleships or destroyers, or so on so on. So the main point of your cats is that they're going to get these little talent skills and have these little logistic and directive and tactic skills, and they're going to provide a overall buff to your performance package with your ship fleet. So your main goal is to get one commander cat and one sub cat, and pretty much what you're trying to build is depending on what you're using your formation for. So for your boss fleet, if you have a BB set heavy back line, you'll primarily want to focus on cats that have battleship skills to increase their overall performance in combat and their survivability through the chapter as well. So you'll try to build cats that have battleship related skills and necessarily boost that performance. So if you take a look, example at Pound. Pound is one of the battleship cats that you can get. She is a SR battleship cat. Some talents that they pretty much mainly looking for is, well, we can go into the wiki as well, bringing in some wiki traits so you can kind of understand what these icons kind of mean. So this Pound, she came with Adapt Lookout Main, Artillery Ace, and Chief of Battleships. So Chief of Staff Battleships is actually pretty solid because it gives your BBs and BCs 100 HP and 16 HP at level 3. So you get 100%, you get 100 HP and you get 16 firepower. So you're going to boost your overall performance of your firepower. And then her Artillery Ace is giving your BBs, BCs, BBVs, and BMs another 16 firepower. So a total of 32 firepower. The accuracy one is not too great. You would try to mainly get one of the following rainbow perks that you're aiming for. So mainly what you would be looking for in a battleship cat is something that increases one. You want to stack firepower on your battleship cats, so you want a skill like Soulful Warrior, which increases their firepower and everything like that as well. I also believe it increases their main gun critical damage as well. You also want to stack firepower, so you want to get one into these rainbow skills, aka either Mountain's Tenacity or Flame's Aggression. If you can actually get both, it's even better, because Flame's Aggression increases the damage of your fleet members by 3%. And Mountain's Tenacity decreases the damage your fleet receives by 3% as well. Or you can get Miracle, but mainly the top two are the ones that are really good for the rainbow skills are Flame Aggression and Mountain's Tenacity. And then you can also, if you're lucky, you can try to get Soulful Warrior, which increases their firepower by 15 and main gun critical rate by 3%. So ideally, you would want like Chief of Staff, which will give you 16, or Artillery Ace, which will give you firepower, with Soulful Warrior, Flames Aggression, and Mountain's Tenacity. So you won your firepower buff, you increase all the damage of your fleet by 3%, or you can also get what these are like union buffs, which are perfectly each cat, depending on their respective union, will have a skill that you can upgrade to 1 or level 3. Chief of Staff of Union of Equal Union, or Royal Officer, or Soccer Empire, or Iron Blood. Each faction has theirs, and they will literally have the ability to level up a faction buff, which certain ones give certain things. So like KMS. KMS ships firepower by 12 and torpedo by 14 and accuracy by 3. Soccer has air power, evasion, and torp. Royal Navy has firepower, AA, and evasion, and Eagle has AA, air power, and reload as well. So mainly for battleships, as I said, you want to focus firepower and everything like that as well. Have Soulful Warrior and everything like that. And then for your Eagle Unions, Etna would be pretty much the main one that you would have for your Eagle Union. With hers, pretty much I got, with mine, I had the Soulful Warrior with Eagle Union. Pretty much what I would want here would be Famous Aggression, if I can get it, or Mountain's Tenacity, and get rid of this Lookout main. Accuracy is not really important, honestly, at this point. Mainly that firepower that you get and that 3% main gun crit rate is also really good as well. But as you can see, if you use a talent point, unlucky right here, this is complete trash. I would probably want to reset and respect everything like that. Keep in mind, whatever perk your cat spawns with, or she gets when you unlock her, she will keep her perk when you respect. So if you reset and not getting the talents that you want, she'll keep her main ones, but any one that you gain during that time, you will lose. So for example, if you, like, say for here, I pulled Flames Aggression on her, and then when I got her level 30, she pulled another shit whatever, and I wanted to reset, I would lose that Flames Aggression, but I wouldn't lose my Sulfur Warrior, my Chief of Staff, and my Lookout, because that is what she came with and everything like that as well. And it's matching what you want to match. So if you want to have aviation, you want to get a cat with aviation primarily skills and everything like that they focus on aviation. Like right here, Destiny is kind of shit because it gives firepower and torp, and she's primarily literally a cat that's focused on carrier buffs. So right here, this would not be great, but she came with the soccer buff, which is great, but once again, this is a carrier, so not too great compared to another one that has something like this, where she has aviation, and reload, because now she's giving your fleet 40 aviation and 6 reload. And then also you compare it with an elite cat like Jiromaru, who will also have their skills as well. Now that has 20 aviation and 6 reload and 20 reload. So now you're getting a stack buff of like almost over, I'm not going to do the math, but you can pretty much do the math. Pretty much you want to stack your aviation and reload onto that, for you can get a total of over 100 plus additional aviation with your cats and everything like that to your fleet with aviation skills. Other stuff, obviously, you have submarines and everything like that. Submarines, obviously, you want to stack torp, and if you can get a buff of a flagship, even better. So Iron Bluff, she gets firepower and torp and accuracy. Accuracy is not so whatever, but you get torp, reload. Mainly what you would want here would be Alpha Wolf. For submarines, Alpha Wolf skill is very good and increases their torp and reload by 15, and so torp by 15 and reload by 8. So mainly want to go for Alpha Wolf, anything right here for your submarines, and then you can get, I'm pretty sure this is Potato or Elderweiss is one of the other cats that you can get, and then this one had torp and reload. So pretty good spawns with torp, because your submarines are focused on torp stat and reload. So you want pretty much want to stack that and aim for that and go for that for your submarines, so on and so on. Takimaru will be for, depending on every cat spawns differently of like what they're for. You can see this one's like CABB, which is really weird, and then this one is CABB, and then there's some that are CACLs or CLCAs or whatever. Takimaru is mostly usually put on for your cruisers, so you mainly want to try to get something that goes around your cruiser stats, so pretty much getting like tierless warrior is what you pretty much want to get here. Increases your CL and CA's firepower by 10 and reload by 12, and then getting a faction buff of some sort. So I got Sakura, and I have one with Heart of Torpedoes, which is your DDs and your CLs gain 15 torp and 3% torp crit, which is really nice. Heart of Torpedoes is a very nice solid skill to get as well. If I got tierless warrior on here, this would be pretty more decent. Another Takimaru here that has more of just pretty much stack buffs, so firepower, torp, reload. So this would be pretty much stacking my basic skills out of my CLs and everything. I really focused more towards my CAs, but my CLs will be getting more firepower and torp. It says CAs getting torp, but there's not really great CAs that have torp besides like Ibuki, because she's a torp meme. Other than that, a lot of the other CA memes are mostly usually CLs that are better with torp. So getting a Takimaru, mainly want to get that tierless warrior on there with like Flames Aggression, Mountain's Tenacity, and a buff of some sort of faction or something going into firepower or reload and everything like that as well. Justice is the cat that we pretty much aim towards your like destroyers and everything like that as well. She's one of the Eagle Union, so she mainly focuses on DDs. So DDs obviously, building torp, firepower if you can. So I have Chief of Staff of Eagle Union, which gets AA, Aviation, and Reload. So not so great having the buff here, but she did get Destiny, which increases the firepower and torp, but I lose some luck. But I do gain more torp out of here as well. So not too bad and everything that as well. You pretty much can get categories for free every day too, so you can place your order, roll for a cat, pray that you get a gold one, or if you're unlucky like me, you get a goddamn blue. What doesn't matter. Start your training, fill this shit up, get some more cats, everything like that as well. You pretty much gain XP for your cats through combat, so you'll gain combat XP for your cats, or you can sacrifice duplicate of your cats to them to gain XP as well. And as you can see, they also have besides their talents, they also have a unique skill as well. So you can see that Justice, for example, at level 1, when you're assigned to a fleet with DDs, with 3 DDs, gives your fleet +1 tidal movement on the map. At level 2, when assigned as the Commander Cat, the fleet has at least 1 DD, 15% chance to launch a preemptive torp strike when engaging a non-boss fleet on the map. When assigned as a Commander Cat to a fleet that isn't in combat and at least 1 DD, that's an option in the strategy menu to switch positions with a friendly fleet in combat if it directly adds to yours. So they also have these unique skills. To level up these skills, you need duplicates of the same exact cat to level up their skills. So if you want to get it to level 1, you need another copy of Justice. If you want to get it to level 2, you need multiple copies of Justice. To give it to level 3, you need multiple copies of Justice, and so on, so on. Each cat has their own unique skill, and then everything. I believe the max level for them is level 30 for these cats as well. And you get to have fun because grinding XP for cats sucks. So it takes a long time to level them up, honestly. So you just want to get a cat, focus on it. If it's not so great, honestly, just use it. The buffs are good enough to help you out a little bit. If you don't really need them, you don't really need them. Cats, as I said, to some people aren't really, a primarily focus. I like them. It's a nice little short boost to have of some skills that if you ever need anything, the cats will focus on there and everything like that as well. They're pretty easy to obtain, as I said. You can get some pretty much practically every day and everything like that as well. And pretty much just primarily focusing, just remember, like, if you're primarily building submarine cats for your fleet, subs you want to build obviously torp and reload. Battleships you want to primarily focus on firepower and getting the purple skill or the rainbow skills and everything like that as well. And then same for CLs, you want firepower and torp or reload or some faction buff. Same thing. Save aviation for carriers, you want reload and aviation stacked, and using multiple cats. Also keep in mind, when you're in combat, you cannot use 2 of the same cat. So if you have like a Bishimaru that's better than your other Bishimaru and you're trying to use them, you can't use 2 Bishimarus in combat. You would have to use one that you like and then get a purple cat and everything like that as well. So it's not always focus on SR cats. Yes, SR cats are going to be obviously better in the long run for you to use and everything like that, but primarily just keep in mind that you're also going to want some purple cats to focus on the skills of that, because you're going to have them as your second cat to focus on, while your SR is going to be your commander cat. Anyways, guys, this is going to be it for me. I'm going to just wanted to make a quick short video to pretty much explaining how the cat system works, how you're going to tame them and everything like that as well. and pretty much just going over the pretty much skills and how you want to balance them, how to focus them, and everything like that as well. Sorry for the lack again. Once the lack of videos, I am back at work, so it is harder for me to make videos. But I will try to keep my schedule at least making one video per week. Some next videos, I'm probably going to be trying to see how I'm going to be able to pull these new Chinese New Year ships, and then making a video about them, and then giving a video opinion about my skins that came out during this patch as well. And then we will be moving on to hopefully either a new event that's coming out, or we'll be moving on to best in slot gear for our ships by category. And then moving on to obviously free-to-play guides, stuff like that, what would be best for a new free player going into the game, and what to focus on first, stuff like that as well. Anyways guys, I hope you had a good one. I hope you enjoyed your time. Hopefully this video did help, and I'll see all you guys again next time. If you guys are enjoying my content as well, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can come hang out with me on Discord with a bunch of other creators as well. We would love to help new players, so if you guys ever need any questions or any help or anything like that, come hang out with us in the Discord. We've got a bunch of nice, friendly people that would love to help you and everything like that as well. We also live stream on Twitch. We practically stream 3 to 4 times a week on Twitch as well over there, and I post onto my social media as well with events and everything like that as well. Thank you guys again so much for your guys' continuous support. I do gladly appreciate it. I'm super excited for the road to 500. I'll actually be trying to think of some stuff of what I want to do for 500. If I want to do maybe like a giveaway or something like that, maybe like a Steam giveaway for like a code to a game if you guys want it, or maybe a Google Play card or something like that. Anyways guys, comment down below of what you'd like to see next. Anyways, hope you guys have a good one. Wish you all a good Chinese New Year and a year of luck and prosperity and health. Anyways guys, have a good one, and I'll see all you guys again next time. Peace out.